So we close our eyes. We place the hands over the laps. And we start noticing our breath. Into our bodies and out of our bodies. Just fit the feet on the ground, just feel it. Just notice the toes touching the ground, the ball of the foot, the outside corners, the inside corners, and the heels. Just connect to that part of your body. Feeling the feet on the ground. Still, you're noticing the breath going in and out, gently, without much effort, or no need to change anything really. Just observing those things, just observing your breath. For the moment, observing your feet, your ankles. Just see where your ankles are. Don't be afraid of making gentle movements in your feet to observe how your ankles feel today. And drawing a line from your ankles, bring that line up to your knee. And those knees are seated right on top of your ankles, straight line 90 degrees, more or less. If you notice that your feet are different positioned, just change it. Just make sure your feet are parallel to each other, hip width distance, and the knees are right on top of your heels. How are your knees feeling today? Just observe it. Don't judge it. If you feel like it's pain or that there's nothing really that you feel, that's okay. Just to see what you are feeling, okay? Just to make a note, that's all. Connect with your breath. In and out. Observing how you fill your lungs with air when you inhale. And how the air leaves your body when you exhale. Feeling the exhalation, draw a line from the knees towards your feet. And just observe your thighs. And imagine the inside of your thighs, there is a bone going from the knees towards your hips. And they are surrounded by muscles, skin, and fat. Just bringing the awareness on your hips. You feel as well your sit bones at the same line, isn't it? Just bring the awareness on your hips and see how are your hips today. And from that point, at the base of your spine, you're drawing a line upwards. You are scanning the body upwards from the tailbone all the way up, passing through the area where your kidneys and your navel is, just through your torso, towards your chest, towards your shoulders, towards the collarbones, all the way up to the base of your skull, all the way up to the skull, and you feel like everything is on the same line, so your skull is right on top of your sit bone. If you don't feel that it's that way, it's correct it. Just gently bring the head right on top of your sit bones or right on top of your coccyx. Maybe lengthening the back of the neck up, maybe bringing the neck towards, the back of the neck towards the back. Lengthening up. It's time to start breathing deeply. Inhale deeply. Filling the lungs with air. Exhale. Lengthening the exhalation. Inhale. Exhale. When you inhale, you're expanding the chest, bringing the shoulders towards the back, the chest towards the front slightly. Exhale. Draw the navel in, engaging the abdominal area. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale. Draw the navel in, engage abdominal area. Inhale deeply, opening the chest. Exhale. Draw the navel in, engage abdominal area. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Lengthening that exhalation. Inhale. Exhale. Keep exhaling. Draw the navel in. And when you don't have any air, just try to hold that moment just for a second. No air inside. Hold. Inhale. Inhaling, inhaling. And exhale all the air out. When you don't have any air, just hold that breath for a moment. Inhale. Just notice that little pause. Exhale all the air out. Awareness on your abdomen, draw the navel in. Exhale all the air out. And hold it. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Relax. These inhalations and exhalations are now a bit more relaxed. Inhaling deeply. And exhale. Just relaxed. No need to engage any muscles. Just inhale deeply. Relax. Exhale. Roll the shoulders forward and up. Inhale. Shoulders back and down. Exhale. Very good. Rolling the shoulders forward and up. Inhale. Back and down. Exhale. Open the arms to the sides. That's it. Now the hands are facing up. Now let's bring the right hand to face down and the left hand to face up. And let's see if we can bring the left hand to turn it towards the back a little bit more. And the right hand that is looking down, let's see if we can bring the shoulder forward, the hands to face behind, and see if we can turn the arms a little bit more in the opposite direction. So the right shoulder is projecting forward. And now let's turn it in opposite directions. In the opposite way, the hands. So now the right hand is open. You are bringing the shoulder toward the back. And the left shoulder is toward the front. Let's change. Inhale. Turning in the opposite directions. Let's change. Inhale, change. Exhale, change. Inhale, change. Exhale, change. So you notice a few creaks and cracks and noises there and pulling sensations. Okay, it's all right. It's all right. Don't be afraid. Maybe quite uncomfortable. If you cannot lift the arms fully in T shape, it's okay to bring them a bit lower, all right? Don't feel that you have to lift the arms too high. Now, try to keep now the body very still while you are only making the movement with the arms. So you are rotating the shoulders in opposite directions. Try to explore the full dynamic of that joint. And let's see if we can now relax the arms down. Roll the shoulders forward and up. Inhale. Back and down. Exhale. Now place the hands on front of you. The palms facing forward. So you're kind of flexing the hand. Okay. I'm going to just place myself a bit forward for you to see me better. So you're pressing the hands forward there. Okay. That's it. And now bring the fingers to look down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, fingers down. Inhale up. Fingers down. Inhale. And let's see if now we can just go one hand down and the other one up. So this is going to help us as well with neurological connections. Let's switch. Inhale. And exhale, switch. Inhale. Exhale. Switch. Switch. Inhale. Exhale. We switch with the inhale. We switch with the exhale. And again. And again. Now let's see if we can bring both hands, the palms facing forward, but the fingers facing outwards, okay? So now we go in with the hands facing us and the fingers facing each other, and then we bring them away. Now with the breath, okay? Inhale in, exhale out. Inhale in, exhale out. That's it. Inhale in, just mobility on your wrist, exhale out. Inhale in, exhale out. Okay, shake it. So these movements are activating a lot the muscles on your forearm. Are the ones that get more atrophy with age. We lose loads of strength in our hands first because we don't get to use these muscles as much, is it? So just give it a little shake here, okay? And let's keep working with the fingers that activates those very, very fine muscles that we have in our forearm. So just opening and closing, just try to make the full expression, okay, of the full movement. So instead of just barely doing it, opening and closing, just feel like you're really making those fists close. And then feel that you are really opening your hands. Now let's complicate things a bit more. You can just rest here and keep doing it whenever you are very tired, all right? Just bring the hands away from you. So we are using more our core and the strength of our body, improving the strength of our entire body. That's it. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. Inhaling deeply. Let's complicate things a bit more by lifting, that's it. So now the heart is finding harder to pump all the blood up to the hands, isn't it? Keep inhaling deeply, exhaling deeply. Keep connecting with your abdomen, making yourself really strong up, navel in, open to the side, hands facing up. Now hands facing down. Open hands up and hands facing down. Open and closing, very good. Up and down. Bear with me, we are nearly close. Okay, now close the hands forward. Keep pumping for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it. Hands over the laps, my ladies. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale. The right ear toward the right shoulder. Glide the head back. Glide the head forth. Connect with the hands down over the laps. And keep gliding the head towards the back and towards the front in a diagonal way. Right ear, right shoulder. And roll forward. Rolling now towards the left. So the left ear is towards the left shoulder, and now start gliding gently. The head towards the back and the head towards the back. Inhale. Exhale forth. Inhale back. And exhale forth. Okay, roll the head towards the front, chin towards the chest. Let's roll the shoulders. And when we roll the shoulders up, let's bring the gaze up at the same time. Roll the shoulders towards the back and down. Keep lifting the chin up. Keep lifting, lifting, lifting. And exhale down. Keep the shoulders towards the back, the spine really straight. Bring the chin towards your chest. Feel the lengthening of the back of your neck towards the back. Lift the chin up, inhale. Exhale, chin towards the chest. Inhale up. And exhale down. Now bring the head to center. Let's project the jaw forward and jaw back. So you project the head forward a little bit. Project the jaw forward. And now bring the head towards the back. Give yourself a pretty double chin. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. And stay with the head towards the back with a little double chin there. Inhaling deeply. Grow upwards. Engage the glutes. Just project yourself upwards, away from the chair. Inhale deeply. Exhale deeply. Engage abdominal area. Shoulders towards the back. Deepen that breath. 2 deep inhalations. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Relax. Melt on the chair. Roll the shoulders forward and up. Back and down. Exhale. Let's bring the arms all the way to the sides. All the way up. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to heart center. And again to the sides. Inhale. All the way up. Exhale. Toward the center. Inhale. Open. Let's increase the blood flow by bringing the hands over the knees. Let's fold in between the legs. Open. Probably open a little bit the legs. So you can fold forward and relax the head down. So you are now extending the muscles on your back. Relax the head down as much as you can. Your hands are nicely resting over the knees. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Let go. Inhale. Exhale. Let go through the mouth. No. Just feel the blood rushing down towards your face. All these little inversions are great for your skin, for the face. Just to bring in new blood supply. Nice food for the skin to renew and to refresh. Press with the hands, the knees down, bring yourself up, rolling head is last. So you're rolling up, and then when you are straight, bring the gaze up very slowly, so you don't faint. Open the arms towards the side, all the way up, inhale. Exhale, hands towards the left. Let's twist towards the right. So bring the left hand on the outside of the right knee and just look behind you. So the right hand is holding behind at the chair. Inhale, growing upwards towards the sky. Exhale, twist a bit further, looking behind. Now we twist over to the side. So right arm on the outside of the left thigh. Now the left arm holding behind, growing upwards to the crown of the head. And exhale, looking towards the back. Twist and twist and twist. Inhale deeply. Maybe looking a bit farther behind. And let's undo these. Look forward, roll the shoulders forward. Open the legs a bit wider, a bit more separate. So now, bring your right hands towards the outside of the left thigh. Left hand towards the left and over for a nice side stretch. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Try to bring the body a little bit more towards the right. The hand a bit higher, a bit more straight. Inhale, release. Changing arms. Right arm toward the right first and then up and over. Really extending the arm upwards. You feel a real extension from the hip. From the hip, the right hip towards the right fingers. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. Inhale, release. Hands over the thighs, roll the shoulders forward and up, inhale. Back and down, both arms towards the sides, all the way up. Let's bring the elbows together. That's it, elbows together. Press the elbows together for me. Breathe, that's it, very good. Everybody, elbows together. And now the hands away from the face. So you're trying to achieve a 90-degree angle with your elbows, and your upper arms are kind of parallel to the floor. So let's see if we can just keep those elbows really elevated and really close together. Awareness on your abdominal area as well. So you are lifting the spine up by engaging the abdominals, all right? Inhale deeply. Exhale. Keep pressing. Inhale, look up. And without moving the elbows, you're going to project yourself forward. Engage the abdominal area. So you are now, with the force of your abdomen, you're holding yourself 45-degree angle forward with the elbows, really pressing the elbows together. Inhaling deeply. And exhale, try to go a bit farther down or farther forward. As far down as you can go, relax the head down. Inhale deep. Exhale, keep the elbows together. Press the feet down firmly on the ground so you can rise. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up to open the arms. So we can now open the arms, turning the hands to face back, elbows bent, hold the forearm behind you. Or probably, if you can, clasp the hands behind, only if you can, okay? So you're really opening the chest, really project the arms behind, or try to really bring the shoulders towards the back by pressing the forearm against the back and the abdomen against the arms, okay? If you are here, really press the arms behind. Inhale, look up. Feet are separated. You're gonna fold forward. As low as you can. With the bind or with the bind of the hands, or by holding the forearm. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale, press the feet against the floor to roll up. Okay, so from here, hold the chair behind you. Let's see. And try to walk the hands a little bit farther back. You are at the very edge of the chair, okay? If you're not, just try to change that a little bit. You're holding on the chair, you're pulling yourself forward, and now move the head towards the right. So you feel a nice extension on your left side. On the neck, shoulder, and arm, changing towards the other side. Bringing the head towards the left. You feel the stretch on the right side of your neck, shoulder, and arm. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. Release, bring yourself towards the center. Close the feet a little bit, okay? Just give yourself a little shake on the legs and on the hands. Very good. So holding onto the chair, just keep moving those legs a little bit, okay? So we walk a little bit the feet forward. You feel now that you're engaging the abdominal area. So you're kind of tapping with your tippy toes towards the front. That's it. And you're bringing the body towards the back a little bit. But as you are seated at the very edge of the chair, that's okay. Now, bring the feet back and the body forward. Let's see if we can relax a little bit here after doing that, all right? Just roll the shoulder for me. Exhale, back and down. And again. Very good. Now, let's bring both legs kind of towards the front as we did, and the body a little bit towards the back. You're holding yourself firmly onto the chair. And let's bend the one knee, okay? And then down, then the other. Okay, so we are working onto our abdominal area here. Up, extending forward. And then the other. Very good. Open the legs a little bit and close. Open and close. open again, and close. If you can, why don't you open and close, okay? This is probably kind of like the next level, let's say, all right? Open and close, but you can just stay here, okay? And we are strengthening the same on your own pace, okay? So open, open, close, close, or open, close, okay? And we are holding still ourselves here, using the abdominal area. Okay, let's walk back again so we can have a lovely, another little rest. Roll the shoulders forward, back and down. Forward and up, back and down. So again, moving towards the front of the chair, holding on to the chair back. Let's move both legs forward first, okay? Now, we are going to let go of one hand and try to bring, let's say, the right arm behind the head, the right hand behind the head, okay? You're holding firmly with the left. And let's see if we can just bring that knee towards the elbow. And the same with the elbow towards the knee. And change, okay? And then we are gonna be doing a set of 5 on the other side, all right? So this is just like a trial, all right? So we prepare and we do five times with the right elbow high, lifting left knee to touch, exhaling, releasing, inhale. Again, exhale, releasing, inhale, exhale, crunch, inhale, open, exhale to touch, inhale, open, exhale to touch, and we stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, release, and let's have a little break. Shake your legs. Okay, whew. Just move your shoulders there. Sit properly with the feet placed right under your knees, as this may be quite exerting. Okay. Inhale deeply through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Relax. Good. Now again, left side. So we bring the bottom forward, both hands holding onto the chair, wherever you feel you are more comfortable, both legs extended as much as well. They can be slightly bent, okay, will be a bit easier. Okay, sometimes if they are too straight, will be not comfortable. So we place the elbow, left elbow, hand, behind and elbow bend. And now let's see if we can bring that right knee to meet the elbow. So we twist, inhale, open, exhale, crunch, inhale, open, exhale, crunch, inhale, open, exhale, crunch, inhale, open, exhale, crunch. And the last time, inhale, open, exhale, crunch, and try to keep that position wherever you are, okay, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, open, and exhale, walk those feet back, shake it a little bit. Okay, now let's extend the right foot forward. That's it. That's it. Both hands over the knee, bending over the left thigh. Relax the head down. Inhale deeply, and exhale. Now bring yourself slightly up, like 45-degree angle, holding both hands, well, let's say the right hand over the left knee for the moment, okay? Or probably the forearm, that will be easier for this twist. So we bring the right hand towards the left hand, I'm mirroring you, towards the left. And let's see if we can open the chest to look towards the left. right arm is pressing against the left thigh. And the left arm wants to travel behind. Your chest is looking towards the left. Inhale deeply. Keep twisting. Inhaling deeply. And exhale, release. Relax the head down once more. Just give yourself another deep inhalation. And press yourself up again, 45-degree angle. And this time we place the left forearm over the knee, the right arm towards the right. And let's see if we can twist in this different way. The chest is open towards the right. The left forearm is pressing against the left knee. And the right hand wants to travel and extend towards the back. Inhale deeply. And exhale deeply. Inhale, release. And let's see if we can do the other side, okay? So extending the left leg forward. Let's place both hands on top of the knee, the right knee. Fold forward, relax the head down. The left foot is flexed, the toes are looking up. If you want, just open those toes. Curl them and extend them, fan them. Really activating the front of the shins, the muscles on the front shins, by bringing those toes to look towards you. Inhale deeply. And exhale. Put yourself up 45-degree angle and the left forearm placed over the right thigh. That's it. And now extend your right arm towards the right to bring that arm behind. So you are just twisting there. Try to extend the spine forward as much as you can to the crown of the head. If you're trying to really lengthen that spine, the right hand behind is traveling straight back. You're pressing firmly with the left hand on against the right knee. Release, exhaling, and changing arms. So right forearm on top of the right thigh and the other arm goes behind. The left arm extends towards the back. The chest looks towards the left. And we're projecting the crown of the head forward in a very straight line. Another breath. Exhale, release. Both hands over the right knee, relax the head down. Inhale deeply. And exhale deeply. Press yourself up. And now move yourself towards the right side of the chair. So you're allowing, I'm going to just change the chair towards that side. So you're allowing, like we did last week, the thigh to drop, okay? If you want to prop yourself with something under that knee, a cushion or anything where you can probably rest that knee over, it's not necessary today, okay? But just in case you want to do it, to give you more support, go ahead and prop that knee and flop away. Okay, so you can see. Okay. The pose is you feel more rested here, you're more supported, more balanced. And from here, both arms, probably just one for the moment, the right arm up. That's it. And maybe if you want to let go and bring the other arm up. Very good, so there's a bit of balancing. Your abdominal area is well connected. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. Now place the hands behind the head. That's it. And try to bring the chest forward and the elbows towards the back. And the gaze up. So you really try to open the thoracic spine. And we lose the mobility on the thoracic spine first. Because we tend to hump a little bit on that area. And the back muscles are weakened. And we get loads of tension on our chest, isn't it? So we really are working against all of that by bringing the elbows towards the sides, looking up and projecting the the chest and the heart up. Okay, just release that. Place the hands over that knee. And now just bringing the body slightly forward. Let's see if we can, curling the back toes under, let's see if we can lift that knee away from the prop, if you have any. And let's start bringing the foot, gliding the foot back. And see if we can extend that leg a little bit more towards the back. Just stay there and feel the stretch on your hip flexor. While at the same time, you're walking yourself up to try to extend the chest a bit more straight. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. Now, let's bring the body forward and extend the right arm forward. Inhale, lift the body and lift the arm. We exhale and extend forward. Inhale up. That's it. Inhale forward. Exhale there. Inhale all the way up. Very good. Now this right arm that you have up, just try to bring it to touch behind you. So you have the left hand on the front, the right on the back, and see if you can extend it. You can probably glide that hand behind a bit more towards the back. Inhale deeply. Just kind of bringing the shoulders towards the back a bit more. If you are comfortable enough, just lift the left hand up. Inhaling deeply and exhale. Now release both hands on the front, okay? This is the starting point and the resting point for everybody. Just bring the left elbow on top of it. And this movement already is allowing the hip to open to the side, isn't it? So you're able to probably open the hip toward the side. I'm probably dropping the heel on the ground. You may need to glide the foot towards the front a little bit instead so much towards the back. You may need to bring the back leg a little bit more to the side, okay? Because otherwise it's just too uncomfortable. Okay, from here, let's see if we can work on a side angle. So the left leg is forward and the right leg is a bit more open than 90 degrees. But maybe you are 90 degrees and that's fine, okay? That's totally all right. So you may stay in 90 degrees, all right? But if you want, you can walk the leg a bit more than 90 degrees. Great. So here, in side angle, lifting the right arm closer towards the head. You may probably place the hands behind the neck and lift that elbow as high as you can, you know. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. Bring yourself onto warrior two. Very good. So arms are open, T-shape, following the line of your shoulders. If you cannot do this, just keep the hands here. So your body is really straight up, all right? And you are kind of trying to open the hips a bit more onto the warrior two. You look towards the right hand. Sorry, left hand. Towards the left side, that's it. And now look towards the left. Towards your right foot. My apologies. You're looking towards your right foot. And your right hand is trying to touch that right foot. Your left hand is elevating a little more. This is reversing the warrior two. So now your left hand is reaching high. And the right hand is trying to reach towards the toes. Inhale deep. Keep opening the hips a bit more. Exhale. You can apply Mula Bandha, that is the pelvic floor engagement, all right? And also Uddiyana Bandha, that is the muscles just right below the navel. Inhale, keep reaching high. And keep reaching low. How can we do that? Magic. Inhale deep before the last time. Exhale, release. Okay, so we close this leg, extend the leg, the right leg, a bit towards the front, okay? Very, very carefully. Okay, and once we are seated, nicely centered on our chair, just give yourself a little shake. And we do this whole thing on the other side. I'm gonna turn the chair now in this way. We go a little shake there. And now we move and place the right side of our body onto the left side of the chair. So this way, resting maybe the knee over a cushion or block, the left knee. First, we just check and see how we feel on this pose, okay? Probably both hands on the front, so we can project ourselves a little bit forward, just a tiny bit, but just try to fight against that kneeling forward. Because when you bring the body towards the back, that is what is really creating that extension of the hip flexors very deeply, okay? You feel that extension here and across there. That's what you need to feel. Curling the toes under behind on the foot, so you have a nice support. Inhaling deeply and exhaling deeply. Maybe you let go of the left hand up, projecting yourself up. And if you feel, only if you feel very well balanced, you may let go of the right hand as well. So you do this kind of just with the balance of that knee supported over the block, or probably not. You're already, if you're not using any blocks, you are already applying some force across this hip. Okay, so now let's place first both hands over the front knee. Let's move the body forward, 45-degree angle. Okay. And let's start walking or gliding that back foot a bit back. Okay, so you're extending that leg a little bit more, as much or as far back as you comfortably can, all right? And from here, maybe with the forearm over the knee, the right side, or probably just holding on the hand, okay? Let's project the left hand forward. Let's bring ourselves up as much as we can. So you probably need the help of the other hands to press against that knee, so you can just bring yourself as high as you can, all right? If you're comfortable enough on this pose, all right, just let go of that right hand. You're really working hard in this area as you're kicking back through the back hip. Inhaling deeply and exhale deeply. Let go. Place both hands over the front knee and move the left hand behind you. So you're going to start pushing yourselves again a bit more. You may probably bend the knee, or if you want to rest the back again on the prop, you can indeed. So you can glide that back hand a little bit behind. If you are here, you're gliding the hands behind. You're pushing yourself away from the front. And maybe you're lifting that right arm up. Inhaling deeply and exhale deeply. Okay, let go of that pose. Both hands now on the front. Or probably, let's keep this hand here on the hip, the left. Let's look behind. So we start opening the hip, maybe moving the foot more kind of 90 degrees towards the front instead. But you open the hips as much as you can, all right? So instead of being there behind, that is 180 degrees, we move the leg more towards the 90-degree angle, okay? But you open as much as you can, all right? So we can achieve the warrior 2 legs. And from here, that the hips are open to the left side, we have the right knee directly looking forward, okay, the right knee. So let's bring the right arm right on top of the right knee. And then the left hand towards the back. And we look towards the right side, towards the right hand. Inhaling deeply, warrior 2. Exhale deeply. Let's reach towards the right, bend the elbow and place it over the right side. Look behind towards the left hand and turn the hands to face the ceiling so you can lift the hands closer to the head for a side angle. That's it. Open the chest to look towards the left a bit more. Inhaling deeply. Plant the left foot firmly onto the ground so you are activating the thigh muscles on your left leg. Exhale deeply. So this is side angle pose. Keep opening the hips. Very good. Another deep breath. Now let's bring ourselves up to warrior two, back again. Right arm towards the front, left hand, we look towards the left hand. Let's see if the left hand can reach towards the left toes. So we are kind of bringing ourselves closer towards that foot. But we look up towards the right hand, elevating that right hand towards the ceiling. A bit farther up, and the other hand a bit farther down. That's reversing the warrior. Inhale deeply. And exhale deeply. Another deep inhalation. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha engagement on the pelvic floor and abdominal area. Back to warrior two. Keep looking towards the left. Keep plugging that left foot firmly against the floor. Both feet, hips well opened. You may rest the hands just on your waist, keeping the actions on the rest of your body. After the next inhalation, exhale, relax, arms down. Walk that left foot towards the front, closing the knees together. Okay, and from here, let's give it a nice shake. Shaking of the hands and shaking of the legs. Feet separated hip width distance. Roll off the shoulders forward and up. Back and down, exhale. Rolling up the shoulders again, forward and up. Back and down, exhale. Bring the arms towards the sides and hands behind the head. Engage abdominal area. Here, there's awareness around this area. Let's open the elbows towards the back. Let's bring the chest towards the front so you're arching slightly the back, looking up. And on the exhalation, elbows towards the front, rounding the spine. Inhale, project yourself forward. Bring the elbows towards the back and the gaze up. Inhaling, okay? Exhale, rounding. Inhale, arching, open. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, arching. Looking up. Exhale, rounding. Okay, open the legs towards the sides. And let's pivot around. It's a pivot, we're just going around our spine. The tailbone is at the base. And we just go around the tailbone in circular motion. Okay, it's fantastic for your hips. Great mobility for the hips. And let's stop by folding on top of the left thigh by pushing away with the right hand the right knee. So you're just pushing, pushing, pushing. Allow the foot to rest over the outside line of your right foot, okay? So you're really pushing that right knee away. And probably you look behind towards the left. So you're really stretching that side. Inhale deeply and exhale deeply. Okay, bring yourself to center. And if you were rolling onto one side, now it's time to roll towards the other side. So we change the direction of that roll. Okay, inhaling forward, exhaling towards the back. Inhaling towards the front, opening the chest. And exhaling when you are going towards the back, engage the abdominal area, exhaling. And the last roll. Exhale. Okay, you are now finishing. Let's finish over the right thigh. So now you're pushing with the left hand the left knee and turn, twisting a little bit the body to look towards the back over the right side. Inhaling deeply. You keep looking behind you, exhale, keep pressing that left knee with the left hand. Inhaling deeply. And exhale deeply. Inhale, bring yourself to center. Roll the shoulders forward and up. Back and down. Again. Back and down. We may start relaxation, just sitting down how we are, okay? Or we just go over the floor. If you have a cushion, it's wonderful to rest your bottom over the cushion. Or you can actually use it as a pillow. You can try and see how that feels. It's probably a little bit awkward to get into the pose, okay? But it's really beneficial. You may probably sit how I am at the moment and walk yourself forward on top of the big cushion. It's a bit awkward. Okay, and then once you are resting your bottom over the cushion, you probably need something for your head, something soft for the head not to be over a hard surface. If you're doing this, bring your right knee towards your chest first. Inhale deeply, and exhale deeply. Just squeezing that knee towards the chest, kind of towards the right armpit, a bit more opened. Releasing that foot over the chair, we change. If you are sitting down, just follow your breath with the palms facing up in a more receptive way. So you're squeezing if you're laying down, the left knee towards the left armpit. Inhaling deeply, feeling the belly with air in the chest. And exhaling deeply. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Releasing the leg back again over the chair for Shavasana. Resting pose. And however you are, with your eyes closed, allow the face muscles to relax. Allow the shoulders to really melt over the ground or towards the ground. Feel how heavy your arms are against the floor. How little tension you are holding at the moment around your abdomen and hip. The thigh muscles are heavy against the chair or against the floor. Your entire legs are heavy and relaxed. You're letting go. Bring the awareness to the center of your forehead, right in between your eyebrows. visualize your pineal gland right in the center of your head. The center of the third eye. With your breath calmed and relaxed, draw a line from the center of your head to the outside corner of your right eye. Line towards the left side corner of your left eye. And back to the center. From the center of your forehead, a line drawn towards the outer right corner of your nose. A line towards the left corner of your nose. And back to the center. Drawing a line from the center of your forehead to the outside corner, right corner of your mouth. To the left side corner of your lips. And back to the center. From the center of your forehead, a line towards the right ear, towards the left ear, and back to the center. From the center of your forehead, towards the right chest, to the left chest, and back to the center of your forehead. From the center of your forehead to the right hip, connecting to the left hip, and back to the center of your forehead. From the center of your forehead to the right hand, to the left hand, and back to the center of your forehead. From the center of your forehead to the right knee, to the left knee, and back to the center of your forehead. From the center of your forehead to the right foot, to the left foot, and back to the center of your forehead. Visualizing warm light right in the center of your chest, connecting two palms in between the center of your eyebrows. A line towards your chest that grows outwards. Healing from within, from your heart, towards your organs and fibers and muscles and bones, healing your soul, healing your heart with warmth and compassion, with love. Observe your body.
Bringing some gentle movement to our fingers and toes and allowing the breath to deepen. You're laying down, bringing the knees towards your chest, hugging the knees towards the chest and moving the body from side to side gently. If you're sitting down, just gentle movements of the head, maybe looking towards one side and maybe looking towards the other. If you're laying down, make your way up to seated on meditation pose. If you're seated, roll the shoulders forward and up, inhaling back and down. Inhale deeply, rolling the shoulders. Exhaling. Welcome any movement and any bodily function that you need to do or you need to stretch, to yawn. Allow anything to happen, whatever your body is asking you. Any type of stretch. If you are fully seated, stretch the arms towards the sides, lifting all that energy, gathering all that energy around us. We interlace the fingers, lifting the arms as high as we can. Stretching and stretching towards the ceiling and maybe towards the side as well. Inhale, lifting and change. And from here, release with hands in prayer position, exhaling towards the heart. And with the hands in prayer, the gaze low. I hope this practice helps us to be connected to our hearts with more compassionate words, actions, and thoughts, mainly to ourselves and then towards others. Namaste. Thank you so much, ladies.